Hi folks, Kevin, Carol, felines, and the slow dance promenade. Basically, promenade means to walk. Actually, a promenade is really a place where you walk, but we won't get into that. So here's what it is. Every once in a while, you might want to move this dance around the floor a little bit. Okay, so here's what that looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, walk. Thumb, walk, walk, closer, 2, 3, 4, waddle, waddle. And you can also, there's variations on this. You can also walk it back. I'll show you both. 1, 2, 3, 4, waddle, waddle, walk, walk, play chicken, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's actually the closing that I would prefer to do. Okay, so let's break this down. So in the normal frame, okay, we've got a 45-degree angle here. When we do this, it's 90. Okay, if you've taken my jitterbug class, you should be really familiar with this. I mean, if this was jitterbug, it'd be quick, quick, slow, slow, quick. Same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. So what I need to do is I need to tell the lady I'm going to open. And all I'm going to do, so my normal frame is here. You know, my elbow is just a little bit. I think it's a little bit. Let's see where we are. Okay, step away. So you can see it's a little. Yeah, I'm almost like elbow, shoulder, other shoulder is almost one line, okay? And my hand's between us, and basically all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my elbow back and bring this arm a little bit more across me, and it's a small movement. And you do this as you're stepping back onto your right foot. So, as you know, so basically, at the beginning of count 6. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me
show what happened if you opened it up too much.
And now the real trick is if you ladies, or guys, if your partner is taking a back step with her right foot, right foot, you've put either too much force into it or you've moved it too much. So, I mean, here's what that would look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? So this happens, you basically, not only did I pull my arm back, but I also opened up my elbow. Okay, and at that point, the lady, you've just, yeah, she's gonna topple backwards. So don't let that happen. The idea is, this is a small movement, and it's going to be timing. One more time correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, wiggle, wiggle, and then just a little bit of open, and I keep it controlled. Okay? And ladies, you have to dance forward though. You have to dance kind of like on the balls of your feet. If you're always kind of like on your heels or even neutral, it's going to be, even if he leads it correctly, there's going to be the possibility you're going to end up taking that back step because you're falling backwards because you were kind of halfway there anyway.
But not only that, when he opened you up, this is at a point where you're going to be basically collecting your feet. You know, you're supposed to collect your feet every single time. So this is a point where you should be collecting your foot next to the other one, and it'll help from going back too far.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the feet should always end up close to each other at the end of a step. Okay. Now, once you're here, you're basically gonna go both look where you're going. Okay, and you take. The simple way to end this is just for the guy to bring this space back over. So we're going to take 2 steps. Okay. Well, let me start it from the whole thing. Let me reset. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open. Now we're going to walk, walk. I bring her closed. I just do a bop again. All right, if I want to, I can turn it back. All right, let me do it from this angle. So you see, you can do it off that turn, okay, to move it around a little bit. All right. So, but that's kind of like the first method. Let me demo it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wiggle, open, walk, walk, closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you'll notice when I close her, I also don't close myself. My hips are always a 45-degree angle to hers. All right, that's the other thing. All right, the fancy way is to basically do a little pivot and walk right back. And here's what that looks like, and then we'll break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, so on and so forth, okay? Now this is what I call playing chicken. So the lady's gonna end up taking 3 steps, and I'm gonna take 2 forward steps and then a back step, okay? So start the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, wiggle, open. 1, 2, 3, okay? So I end up taking a back step. Try real hard. So without the lady, okay, I just did the wiggle, open, walk, walk. I'll pre-turn my foot a little bit to make this a little bit easier. But then the next step has to be a back step. You know, be careful that you, let's see, wiggle, wiggle. 1, that you don't do a side step and then turn it. You really have to get in front of her, okay? And ladies, you're just gonna walk straight, okay? You do nothing. The basic, 2, 3, 4, wiggle, open, walk, walk, step. This is why I call it chicken, okay? I'm on the train tracks. The other is the onrushing train, all right? So what I have to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of way just in time. So wiggle, open, 1, pre-turn, pivot, 1, 2. And basically I'm going to bring her back to my side again. And then I'm going to usually just walk it back. 3, to where we were before, another pivot. And then this is a nice way to close it because I can actually just bring her in front of me. Let me show you the whole thing. So here's the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, wiggle, open. 1, pre-turn, step back, together, walk, walk, step back, together, 1, 2. Okay? That's kind of like the nicest way to close this, and just put a little motion to it. It's basically the exact same thing on both ends. It's just in one direction, you open her up again, and wiggle, open, 1, pre-turn, step back, together. Okay, here she's open, so we can walk. And here, here I basically do the exact same thing, but I keep her next to me and keep it, just go right back into the bop. Let me do that one more time. I'm just going to close it. Back, together, but now I take my side step. I don't open her up again. Okay? So there you go. The slow dance promenade.